Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Here's Chris Bryant now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
3-1. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here now the 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Head-to-head numbers with Darvish. He's 0 for 5. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home.
No.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Strike called, 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That is 7. The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Darvish. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
3 runs already home here. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And it's fouled away. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in, Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball outside.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Now the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Misses, ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-1 to Schwarber. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the stretch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So here's Johan Camargo. He'll begin things here against Darvish.
Third baseman, Johan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
No strike.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3, inside.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Soroka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready now, Jason Hayward. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
That's wide, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1 to him now. On its way is pitch number 75.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounded back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now that's second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the pitcher bats next. That will be Darvish. From the stretch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Ozzie
Now
Albies.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now back, the pitcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ender Inciarte.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And there's ball 2 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Standing in, Johan Camargo. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hit softly on the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he takes a called strike 2. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty. 2-2 now to Baez. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Nick.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75.
All set for the start of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
From the stretch. Dayton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Up next for the
Here's
Cubs,
Jason Hayward now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The 0-1 delivery.
No, inside. Ball, no. No, that's the ball.
Ian Happ waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ian Happ. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Fouled off. This one skied out toward right. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, so up steps Ozzie Albies. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Reined in. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Darvish. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Last half of the 7th here. Ready for another chance. Travis d'Arnaud 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. At the plate, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Number 25, Tyler
Rowan Wick was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball too low. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yep.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in, Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-0 to him now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batter.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Jason Hayward will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Baez on third, Schwarber on second, Contreras on at first with nobody out. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. He swings and grounds it to short. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped straight up. Wick will take it himself for the first out of the inning. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. David Bodie will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pin.
David Bodie.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
No.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-1.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone! In now, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. The pitch. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1 pitch.
2. Full count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Craig Kimbrell.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Ender.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The batsman, The third baseman.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Count is full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Johan Camargo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Culberson, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Darvish is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.